Hello, everyone. Part number 7. It's my life. It's now or never. Whatever, right? Okay. So, anyways, this is number 7 video on my life. Might be a little longer this time. But, anyways, how's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. It's been a hot so far, eh? Very hot summer starting. Anyways, just wanted everybody to know that things are good on my end, and I hope things are good on your end. So, as I was mentioning about the past, I graduated in 1981 from East Elgin Secondary School, and Donald waited till after I was graduated before we went to court to take my father to court. And my father's name is Daniel Dehaney, just so you know. And he also goes by Bob Dehaney. But anyways, he lives now in the Philippines as working at a missionary, really likely, a children's missionary. I wonder why. I hope that he didn't ruin a lot of children's lives. But anyways, I think he bought a wife in the Philippines, so that's what happened. So he took off to the Philippines, which isn't so wonderful, but hey, that was the way it went, okay? Now he's heading up there near 90 anyways, so I don't know how much longer he's got to live, and maybe he's not abusing kids anymore because of his age. We don't know. I don't know anything about that end because I stopped talking to him. But anyways, in 1982, we took him to court I think it was in Elmer, yeah. Or no, we went to St. Thomas, yeah, for court. And he got 2 years less a day. We were one of the first families to take child sexual abuse anyways at that time. That's all he got because there was a negotiation, because we waited so long between the time he started a new life in their eyes. Whatever. In my eyes, it's like, it doesn't matter. He still did his crime. And the judge also mentioned, why was it that this wasn't brought up when Mom had the divorce? So I got the hiccups now. Isn't that nice? So anyways, anybody else trying this stuff? Oh, look at this. This is the blue raspberry slushy from Tim Hortons. Oh, they're addictive. I had the cherry. It was very, very sweet. That's the only thing I will say. This is just a pause here before I go on. But anyways, I like this one better, I think. So anyways. Okay, so the court situation, it was all brought out. We didn't get to go on the stand to testify. That's the one thing. He probably might have, if they heard our story, who knows what would have happened. But anyways, and in the long run, he only served 8 months. But out of all this, he did lose his job at Ford, and that was good because they took him right out of Ford when we charged him. And I'm glad for that, because at least something. And then he has a record, right? So, but, you know, it's just unreal how the court system was. So, after that, like I said, we moved to St. Thomas. Now, in the last segment, I discussed about my mother and how bad it was. Well, anyways, I had graduated already, but they put me in Arthur Bowden School in St. Thomas for extra courses to keep myself occupied and together, okay? So that I wouldn't go crazy or something, I guess. And I don't have any recollection at all of that school because it was a rough period of time. Now, I had a breaking point, so I went to the St. Thomas hospital for some help and got some counseling and told my story. I also mentioned what it was like to be at home anymore. But anyways, they immediately took me out of the home. It was a children's organization from London. So basically, I was like, I'd say 19, maybe 18. I was 18, graduated, so I don't know. But my mind was not at that age. I would say I was diagnosed in London as having the mind of an 8-year-old at that time. So that isn't that's normal, I guess, when you're abused and basically held back from anything, and school didn't matter to me. So it was really a hard thing for me to accept that he said I was an 8-year-old, but that's the way it is. When you think about it, I didn't advance like most kids in the proper way, mind-wise. So I was sent to foster home, okay? And I screwed up that because I rebelled, of course. But anyways, just wanted to say, I just went the total opposite of being a Jehovah's Witness, because I left. That's basically it. I had enough. And I hadn't totally left the religion, but I did things without saying anything. And but anyways, you rebel. So you're smoking, you're drinking, I will go into more of that later. But anyways, so yeah, so that was a hard thing for Mom, because in her eyes I just left, up and left. How dare I not even say goodbye, because like this children's organization took me out of the home. It should have happened a long time ago. I probably would have been better off later. But anyway, so I was like, yeah, so that was hard on Mom for me to be out, right? But I had to go because I couldn't stand it anymore, being at home and fighting with my mother all the time, right? So anyways, I will end this video, and we will have a number 8 later. And I hope everybody's going to be okay. God bless everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.